It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Dallas Mavericks. It's Spurs. Basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. To Aldridge. Defense making the ball carrier work. Short jumper won't fall. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Luka Doncic. Oh, had him going there for a second, and they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Has a look. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Doesn't get the bounce. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
The assist from number 5.
To Porzingis. To Luka Doncic. Porzingis. Davis lobs it up. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism, But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
To Aldridge. DeRozan. Here comes the screen.
Look. Hey, y'all gonna have to send some help over here.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Porzingis. Here comes the screen. To Luka Doncic. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Porzingis. 4-3. Off the mark. No good. To Davis. DeRozan.
Right.
Deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Doncic. To Porzingis. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Rozier into the front court. Leads one to Luka Doncic. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Mavericks with the basketball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Missed his first. That one goes.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To DeRozan. Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Rozier with it. 14-10 the score. To Luka Doncic. Anthony Davis rejects it. Trying to cash in. Gasol with a shot that won't fall. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Rises for the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Luka Doncic.
Gotta get through the screen. Get through it.
Cashes in for two.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Murray. Beyond the arc for three. That won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To DeRozan. Missed a wide open look. To Porzingis. Won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Oh, he had it. Murray with the basketball. Up by 6. To DeRozan. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 9. That's his second.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Dallas. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Dallas with 4 to shoot. And the rebound taken in by Davis. Burke with it. It's an 8-point lead. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
To Jackson. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Davis. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Josh Jackson at the line for 2 shots. His career mark right now sits at 63%. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Burke with it. Lead stands at 7. To Davis. Almost unlucky bounce. Here's Jackson down low. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Davis. Ah, rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Runner's good there.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Davis.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Burke with it. The lead stands at 9. To Davis. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Josh Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Davis. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Jackson shot, no good. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Mavericks with the possession. Gets it in the left corner.
1 minute remaining.
Josh Jackson. Oh, I missed a short one there. To Davis. Around the perimeter. Fires the 3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Nance, knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 20, Trey Burke.
Footer at the buzzer. It's no good. Great defense. First quarter's complete. The Spurs way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Dallas with the possession. To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Porzingis. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Burke with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Ends Strong take.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special... cohesiveness.
Anthony Davis with the block. That's his third block this evening. Spurs in possession. Anthony Davis lets it fly. The follow won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And a finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Jackson. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. DeJounte Murray. Stuffs it down with authority.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. To Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Jackson. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Jackson. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Short jumper won't go down. To Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dallas has it. Rozier. Deep two there. Won't go. For three. Not that time. Fires the three. Cleans it up. From long range. Second effort. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a bundle. To Porzingis. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
With the interception, great defensive play.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
4-3. And the rebound comes down to Dallas. To Jackson. It's a big finish.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Murray with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. Larry Nance Jr. sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DeRozan to Davis. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Doncic. Here comes the screen. To Porzingis. Picked up by the Spurs. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. They get it back. 2 to shoot. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one goes down.
Stepping in for the Dallas Mavericks, number 20, Josh Jackson. Entering the game for the Spurs, number 1.
2 for 2 on that trip. To Porzingis. Here comes the screen. Josh Jackson matched up with Aldridge. That's rebounded by the Spurs. pass stolen by the Mavericks. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. To Porzingis. And the Spurs able to clear the rebound.
Get down. Half court, head top.
To Aldridge. They go down to Davis. Won't go. Collison into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Collison to Luka Doncic. LaMarcus Aldridge tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Spurs have it.
Here we go.
Probing the defense. DeRozan to Davis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Anthony Davis. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 22, Larry Nance. Subbing in for the Spurs, number 5, DeJounte Murray.
Able to convert on both free throws. Dallas owns the basketball. Collison to Luka Doncic. Sizing up the defense. Doncic to Gasol. Works it. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. Has a look. DeMar DeRozan. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Collison, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Collison to Luka Doncic. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Gets it in the right corner. To Davis. Trying to cash in. The shot no good for Davis.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Davis. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Nance to Collison. To Luka Doncic. The screen sets him up for 2.
bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
San Antonio ball. To Aldridge.
I got him. Here we go.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
From the outside, no good. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Short jumper off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Luka Doncic. Anthony Davis sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Doncic to Gasol. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marc Gasol has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, counted.
For the Spurs, number 20, Trey Burke. And number 3, Jeremy Lin.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Into the game for San Antonio, number 9.
15-footer at the buzzer. Gets a look. Can't hit. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Spurs absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Blocks.
The San Antonio Spurs have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Everybody pick up, everybody pick up. Dia.
To Porzingis. Anthony Davis pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. To Luka Doncic.
Screen.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose, and he stuffs it down.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
To Luka Doncic. To Rozier. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Porzingis. Screen coming. To Luka Doncic.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Porzingis with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rozier into the front court. Down a bundle to Porzingis. Doncic. Anthony Davis with a piece. Make that 7. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find On that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch. And in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Mavericks with the basketball. To Luka Doncic. Oh, he had him there for a second. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Chris Thompson. Porzingis swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. Cleaning the off. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Defense, let's go.
Anthony Davis. Huge block. 8 now. San Antonio with the basketball. And the slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Anthony Davis rejects it. 9 blocks.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Stepping in for the Spurs, number 3,
To Jackson. LaMarcus Aldridge with the block. And that one out of bounds off his spur.
Oh, you gotta shoot those.
Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Marc Gasol looking good, 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Come get it, double.
For three.
Shooter.
Can't connect, it's no good. To Jackson. Off the assist.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play.
My ball.
To Rozier. Knocked loose. Gasol here against LaMarcus Aldridge. And that one out of bounds off his spur. So the Mavericks will keep the possession. Doncic to Gasol. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Looking to take this all the way. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rozier rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Rozier. Deep left corner. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Not that time. To Aldridge. And scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Luka Doncic. Josh Jackson has a chance. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
DeRozan, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
Hey, check up, let's go.
To Luka Doncic. LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air. Right now, San Antonio's possession. To DeRozan. And count the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
From long range, it's good.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Josh Jackson to Luka Doncic. To Gasol, down low. From the painted area, won't go down. To DeRozan. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cruises inside for two.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him, maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Has a look. Rozier's shot, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, trying to hit 50, but it's no good. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Down low for Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Rozier.
On your right, on your right.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Shot from the lane won't go. Here's a chance from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Aldridge. count the bucket for 2.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Short jumper stays out. Jumper's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Number 6.
To Gasol. To Luka Doncic. Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his 5th personal foul. Team foul number 2. San Antonio Spurs are in the penalty.
To Rozier.
Screen on your right. On your right.
Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Rozier with it. Down a bundle. And he's going to the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Mavericks lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Defense.
The San Antonio Spurs showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2.
number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming game for the San Antonio Spurs. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.